Let's smooth into some Jet Set Radio. It's late night. We've spent the day recording and we're ready to just chill.
Ready to Jizz Set Radio.
Jizz Set Radio. Jizz Set Radio.
Alright, starting right out of the gate. Hot opinion time.
Hot opinion time. Let's fucking go.
Marshmallow cereal sucks.
No.
I agree.
It's not my favorite cereal, certainly, but to flat out to just write it off like that, you're out of your fucking mind.
No, it's awful.
Have you
straight
had
up awful.
Have you had Oreo O's?
Dash, it all sucks.
No, Oreo O's are amazing. You know what's fucked up?
It all gets stale really quickly, way too fast.
You're not eating it fast enough.
I'm not gonna eat an entire fucking box of cereal in like a day and a half.
See, there's your problem. I am willing to do that, and therefore I get the plunder. But no, Oreo O's, man, it's probably my favorite cereal ever.
Right, the sewers.
The only way to get Oreo O's nowadays, you have to import that shit out of Korea.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
like $16 a box.
And how often do you do that?
I've thought about it. Like, I've been there on the screen. It was like fucking Amazon Korea or whatever. Maybe it was Amazon Japan. I don't give a fuck. I'm pretty sure it's Korea. Maybe China. I don't care that much. I think it was Korea. But I was thinking about it.
Oh no, I didn't
like
want to
credit
go
card
that
ready.
No, I'm going backwards.
Okay, I remember we were in a sewer level and it was not pleasant.
Yeah, now we're deeper in the sewer level, and it's a little less shitty.
Okay, that's all I remember. Whew.
I don't remember how to get to it.
Great. I get to do that for another episode. Now, since this is just kind of just the bullshit shitposting hour. We were talking about Star Wars.
We were talking about how much it sucks.
Yeah, Star Wars sucks.
I still like Star Wars. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. I like the original trilogy, and the prequel trilogy's pretty not great, but...
What do you like about the original trilogy?
I don't know, I like the characters, I think the setting is cool. I don't know, I just like it.
Fuck you.
Okay.
That's what I gotta say on that matter. Star Wars has always been bad, and continues to be bad with these new films. And Lord and Miller were just taken off of young Han Solo. Which that fucking sucks. I was going to excitedly see that movie, and now I will begrudgingly see that movie.
I'm not going to watch any of... Why did I do it again? I'm not going to watch any of the Star Wars spin-offs in theaters anymore. Rogue One was... Ugh.
What did you not like about Rogue One? Because Rogue One actually was the closest any Star Wars film has ever come to getting me to like one because of one fucking scene. But why didn't you like it? I don't even know what you're trying to do. Deals.
Are my hands just stupid?
Yeah.
I got dumb hands?
I got stupid fingers.
I don't know. I didn't like any of the characters. None of them were interesting
like Jane
to me.
Erso?
No. Jesus, no.
Didn't
I like...
Asian man. Like, we have to appeal to the Asian market. You didn't like the cool robot.
God, that robot was...
You didn't like Mads Mikkelsen, best friend of Hideo Kojima.
Fuck, what's... Dollar Store Han Solo.
Dollar Store Han Solo sucked. You didn't like $34. It is an aromatherapy diffuser bundle for $34.
Slightly off
Okay,
topic.
cool.
That's the deal today.
Oh shit, I forgot where...
I don't know, it looks pretty nice, but I
doing.
don't know anything about aromatherapy diffusers. Could be a good wedding present.
I guess.
Okay. So anyway, getting back on topic. You didn't like...
Dash, you spoiled it.
You didn't like big, meaty guy who didn't believe in the Force.
And then it was like, oh no, my best friend died, now I too will die.
You didn't like...
Fuck, I really don't remember. Oh no, it was over here, wasn't it?
Who's Mads Mikkelsen?
Yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen was Jane Erso's dad.
Oh.
And he was also in that Hannibal Lecter show.
I mean, if you're asking like who Mads Mikkelsen is, like that's who he wasn't there. But I mean, he was fucking in Hannibal. He is in Death Stranding.
He was in Hannibal Buress.
Yeah, he is Hannibal Buress.
He looks weird.
He was the villain in fucking Casino Royale. The
Oh, yeah,
Daniel
the
Craig
one-
Yeah, you're
Bond.
right.
Yeah,
the
like-
one who smacks his balls.
Yeah,
Hits
yeah.
his balls around.
And he has the scar. Le Chiffre was his name.
The chief.
The Chief.
Yeah, there it is.
Master Le Chiffre.
I like Casino Royale.
Yeah, Casino Royale is really fucking good. That is my favorite Bond film, without a doubt.
Having only seen Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and whatever the one in between was.
Swan of Solace was the sequel to, or was after Casino Royale.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Cloud Atlas. Or not.
It's not a James Bond film. I hate to.
Wait, what am I thinking of?
Spectre?
No, the one in between. Skyfall.
Skyfall.
Yeah, Skyfall, Cloud Atlas, tomato. What am I supposed to be doing here? Going down that a ways?
I like those. I like those Daniel Craig ones quite a bit.
Me too.
Those are the only ones I've seen.
Like, there is something to be said. I haven't seen most of the old ones. My dad's a huge fan of them, but I have not seen. I've seen a couple of them, but I definitely like me some Daniel Craig Bond. And Quantum of Solace is definitely, I think, the worst of them.
Yeah, because that came out during the writer's strike thing.
Casino Royale being probably the best, with Spectre at number 2, and then Skyfall at number 3. I thought Spectre was pretty good, but Casino Royale, like that movie gets my dick hard.
Casino Royale, Skyfall, Spectre,
Oh, okay.
Quantum of Solace.
Okay, I mean I'm okay with putting Skyfall above Spectre. I liked
the main villain,
Inspector or Skyfall.
Skyfall.
Oh, I forgot about Spectre. I haven't seen that.
It's pretty good. Like I like what's his name, German boy. Shit.
Oh, I'm gonna get that acid soul.
Yeah, Hans Landa, who was in.
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, Christoph Waltz. Yeah, he's
Franz Kafka.
Franz Kafka.
Well,
God damn it, Zane. Yeah, I like him a lot. And I think he was a really good Blofeld.
I'm supposed to go this way.
Um,
I don't quite remember.
I'm curious who
what
they're
I'm
going to do as
supposed
the
to do in
next
this area.
Bond. And I want to know if they keep Christoph as Blofeld, because I think he did a really good job, and they totally like set that up for more stuff.
Good.
But since Craig said he is not going to do any more Bond films,
I don't know what's going on. I keep like. I don't think I did. Did I hit the wall there?
but anyway, as I was saying,
No, I didn't.
Fucking-
That was weird.
Well, yeah.
Rogue One.
Yeah, back to that.
Rogue One.
I had a big, or was that Force Awakens that I had a big list of complaints?
I mean, I'm
Written
trying to
on my
remember. I
phone.
feel like only one of us. No, I think that was Force Awakens because
that
we
sounds
all were
about
shitting
right.
on that movie, and Sean was trying his hardest to defend it.
Oh,
And then
right,
we were
it's
all
that.
like, "No, Sean, that movie was not good."
And then he was like, you know, you guys are right, but I don't want you to be.
Yeah, well, as usual. But no, there's this scene in Rogue One where these two stormtroopers fucking come walking out, and they're just like fucking having this conversation of like, I'm like, oh, you know, I hear they're gonna phase out the B-16 models, and the other
Oh,
one's
yeah.
like, oh yeah, about time. I want a whole movie of shit like that.
Just
Minute to minute, mundane ass stormtrooper bullshit. Like basically the Monarch, like a TV show of just Monarch henchmen, of just that. But that single moment of just genuine stormtrooper small talk was
That's-
amazing.
that's what redeemed the entire film.
Oh
for
no,
you.
fuck that movie still. But it's like I figured out that is what I want out of Star Wars.
You just want dumb slice of life stories.
Yeah, that's what I want. Is like I don't want this like
Cool.
saving the galaxy bullshit because I think they have an interesting like set of rules and a universe created, but then like all of these people in it just suck. They're terrible.
Did you see that? I think it was like a SNL short where it was Kylo Ren and he was.
I've heard of it. I haven't
uh,
seen it. He was like the
Oh,
undercover boss.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that.
That was really fun.
I haven't seen the sketch, but it's like I just want to see like just fucking. I just want to watch stormtroopers hang out. It's like, what are they doing? Like the ones that like aren't clones anymore, having to deal with the ones that are clones, or just like, I just want that, just dumb shit like that.
That sounded pretty good.
Like I'd watch a movie of that, like the real world, but like the Death Star or something.
I don't think that's quite what the real world is.
No, just like a reality TV show, but about these fucking stormtroopers.
Closest you're probably gonna get is like the Clone Wars cartoon.
And yeah, and like I
Even
like.
then, that's kind of like it. It's not.
And like the fucking Battlefront 2 campaign, that's where like you know about fucking the stormtroopers and shit like that. Like that squad of them, I like that. Like, just these shit-ass little fuckers who everything is so far outside of their control and they're all bad at their job. But they're still people.
Nah.
Even the clones, like, I don't know, like, as the clones start to, kind of get...
Shit.
They're not being exactly the same from each other anymore.
Yeah, this is real tedious.
I don't even know what's happening.
You see, I'm supposed to be chasing Poison Jam around, and this isn't a race. I have to chase them down and then cover them in spray paint.
Oh, as one does.
Ooh, there we go. I think I lost them. Are they all behind me? Yeah, they sure are.
I mean, yeah, you just went on ahead. Wouldn't you just stay behind?
It's like, what is this idiot doing?
Like, they clearly don't know how to play the game.
Yeah, they all jump off into their own section. Whoops, their own little boxes. Well, okay. Is there one in here? No.
You know, I was really hoping that, like, watching you play through this game would kind of give me that, like, inspiration I needed to kind of finish the core design of that paint game I want to make.
But no.
It didn't do it, and I just kind of scrapped the paint game. Or I wouldn't say I scrapped the paint game, but the paint game is not happening for a long time.
Is that the one you were
now.
talking about earlier?
Well, I mean, like, that was a prototype that was not going to reflect the final product completely, but...
Is he just on the ground?
But it's like, Melissa and I were going to pick that project back up and do more with it, and I was hoping that playing this could kind of give me some direction with it. And it was not able to.
Yep,
Yeah,
there he is.
Jinx.
See you, little fucker.
Jinx. Saying you missed him.
You missed him. You kissed him.
I'm not playing. No, I gotta completely be focused for just fucking shit shooting.
Cool.
Although I did put Hover Revolt of Gamers on my Steam wish list.
That takes so many paint cans. Get back here.
It's more stank cans.
Ah,
stank
motherfucker. So close.
This game's padded as fuck. So what's the farthest you've made it in this game anyway?
There's a section later where you have to defuse a bunch of bombs. And I've gotten to that point, I think, like 2 or 3 times, and it's just... Every time, it's not much further than that.
Okay.
There's also a big, crazy reveal.
There's never gonna be another one.
Oh, well, God, I hate falling though. Hate falling in video games like that.
Yeah, doesn't that freak you out?
Yeah. Just every time it's... Got him. Easy. One try. Fuck.
I guess there's like some kind of ARG latent thing going on.
Really?
Yeah, to promote that new one.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We should play Layton. And then buy a DS
God.
capture card.
I mean, I want to say they have one on the Wii U Virtual Console.
Do they?
I might be wrong. So
I have 2 or 3 of them.
I have a couple of them, I think.
Let
me see. List of Wii U Virtual Console. Why was I looking up Derek U on Wikipedia?
Oh. Because I have, I got a few at the flea market like a month or 2 ago.
I like those games, but some of the puzzles can be really obtuse sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Specifically, like, I feel like the really infamous one is that, like, dog matchstick one. It's, like, right at the beginning of the first game.
That sounds familiar, but I'm not quite sure.
It's basically, it gives you, like, these, like, matchsticks, and it arranges them to look like a dog. And it's like, okay, what will the dog look like after a car hits it?
What's it?
You have to, like, rearrange them to look like, basically, like, a flattened dog from the top-down view.
Uh-huh.
That's the puzzle.
Yeah, that sounds really dumb.
Yeah, it's not fantastic.
Oh, I'm gonna climb up there, get that paint can.
Oh, I don't want the Japanese list.
Dash, tell Nintendo to release Virtual Console stuff for the Switch already.
I'd like them to. I was really surprised they didn't announce it at E3. Like, that's like one of my 2 big shocks from E3.
Wait, sorry, what didn't they do?
They did not announce Virtual Console for the Switch.
Why would that not be included in launch?
That's kind of what I mean.
2017.
It's like I would like to think they're not including it because they're trying to get the system down for people like making their purchases go forward that they did not have in the Wii U. But like, yeah, no, I have no idea why there's no Virtual Console on the Switch yet.
There better be GameCube games.
And see, that's the other thing.
There better fucking be GameCube
I specifically want GameCube games to be on there because those are like the shittiest kind of ones to obtain still. The emulation isn't quite where I want it to be.
Emulation is pretty great on the GameCube. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Oh, really?
about. Yeah.
Oh, shit, maybe...
Like, GameCube has really good emulation.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, your computer probably just
Maybe that says
sucks.
my computer's not good enough.
Because we've talked about it before, but the N64 is the one.
Yeah, the N64 I know is
fucked
bad,
up emulation.
because that is just a house of cards of code.
The N64, I think.
OG Xbox is not good.
Yeah, the Xbox doesn't really have one. I think just recently the Sega Saturn, like, got cracked.
And to be fair, who cares?
And stuff is emulators are finally starting to come out for that.
But yes, I would like a GameCube Virtual Console quite a bit. I would buy a lot of those.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I've said it on here before, but I've said it to you guys before. I was not aware that Sega was a console company when I was a child. I just thought Sonic the Hedgehog was a cartoon character.
I don't know if you ever brought that up, but I mean that's kind of understandable to an extent.
Like,
I mean, when did you start playing games? Like that would have been.
Like my first console was the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
We had an NES and we had the Super Nintendo when I was old enough to remember stuff. And then we got a N64, I think, the Christmas it came out or something.
Like, I was aware of Sega's presence, but it was more of just kind of like a, why would I even want one of those?
Yeah, I had no clue.
It's like, I remember, like, the PS1 I didn't get until pretty late into its life cycle. Like, to the point where it's like, hey, get this as a Christmas present. And I remember, like, I got it with, like, 3 Crash games and 3 Spyro games originally. Mm-hmm. And up until that point, I had pretty much just been strictly Nintendo. Like, actually, no, I had been strictly Nintendo.
Because we got the PlayStation 1 and the N64 pretty early on. But yeah, I just never had a Sega console until I bought that Dreamcast last year. And really, I wasn't even aware Sega was a console company probably until I was like 10 or 11, and even then it was like, huh, what's this Dreamcast
this weird thing? See,
Like,
I knew a guy who had a Dreamcast, and I played it like one time, but I had played it like after I remember like the thing I really liked was like I had Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube, mm-hmm. and then he had Sonic Adventure 1 on the Dreamcast, and I always wanted to play that because it at the time was not on the GameCube. Obviously that changed now. So I always thought that was really cool, and then obviously that came over. I was like, oh shit, that was the one thing I really wanted to play on the Dreamcast.
Stage.
Like, I think had I been like now the way I am now back then, I probably would have owned a Dreamcast. Just because it has all that weird shit on it. And I love me some weird shit. Very much the Wii U of its time.
Yeah, like my mom's friend, her son had a Dreamcast, and I think we played like Puzzle Bobble or something on it, and I don't even remember what else. I think he might have had the
Zane, hang on, just real quick.
The browser.
Those are mummies. Those are mummy roller skaters.
Yeah, and
that's really cool. Can we get one of those?
I'm sure we can unlock one of them with by doing some challenges or something.
Kind of want to play as them more than Bebot.
But what about Dog?
Dog sounds cool and all, but that's a fucking mummy.
Shut up, Bebot.
Can I kill Brendan Fraser?
I think we have to go to 99th Street.
Brendan Fraser's out there being really salty on Twitter about
the mummy.
That new mummy.
Is he?
Even Brendan Fraser thinks those movies are related.
What exactly is he saying about it?
Just like it's getting really shitty reviews, and he's just kind of there like he's like hashtag original's always better. You know, shit like that.
1930s.
Let me see if I
Don't
can.
be smug about it.
No, it's
Still are
fine.
Good movie.
Hey,
No.
Brendan deserves it.
Remember when David Hayter got really salty on Twitter and then everyone's like, oh, it's just a fucking ruse. Like, David Hayter's actually going to be in there. And then now it's come out that David Hayter was not in there, and then David Hayter just kind of looks like an asshole.
Yeah. Man, that was real disappointing.